Hey folks, we're burning the midnight oil, editing photos of red squirrels. I can't say I enjoy editing photographs, but it's a necessary evil. Now, little short video tonight. I got contacted a while ago by a company called Pergear, and they asked if I was interested in trying a card out, a CF Express Type B card. And those of you that watch the channel will know now that we're on the Z9. And it doesn't take SD cards, of which I have loads of. I use the SD cards in trail cams, my vlogging camera, action cams, all sorts of stuff. But we need the CF Express Type B card. And Pergear, they found out that they asked what camera I was using. I told them the Z9, and they very kindly sent me a 1 terabyte card, which is absolutely massive. They also sent me a card reader. So this is how they come. They come in these nice, almost like a little cigar box, little wooden box. So that's the card in its little plastic holder. This is the card reader. There you go. This is quality. This is a really well made piece of equipment. It's almost like it's been made by aircraft engineers. It almost feels like the Apple computer. It's that well made. It's heavy as well. Nice foam pad on the bottom, so when you've got it on your desk, it doesn't move about. The card engages really well into the reader. So yeah, that's a nice bit of equipment, is that. The card itself, I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about the internal specs of these cards. Pergear say they're not the highest end cards, but when I've looked at the figures on them, they're not a million miles away from, you know, the top makes. Integral, Angel, Bird, Sandisk. There's not a lot in them, to be honest, but I suppose the absolute acid test is getting them in the camera and seeing how they perform. So I should have probably done this. I don't know. I've had it 3 months maybe now. So I thought there's no point doing a review a couple of days after you've got the card. Just used it a few times. So I've not had this card out of the camera. I've just used this specific card. I wanted to test it for doing stills, and I also wanted to test it for video. So I've used it in the camera. I've been filming in 4K. I've filmed at 30 frames a second, 60 frames, slow motion, 120 frames a second, and it has not missed a beat. So all the video from the last few films has been video that has come off that card, and I have had absolutely no issues whatsoever. Stills as well, I've been shooting stills on it up to 20 frames a second, and it's never missed a beat. It's never overheated, which is one of the things that potentially can happen with CF Express Type B cards. It's got overheat protection inside it, so that's obviously working fine. I mean, what I'll do now, I'll put some of the specs up on the screen, but you can see they're really impressive specs actually. These obviously are relevant to the Z9, so if you're shooting in RAW 8.3K 60p, it will record for 23 minutes. Again, RAW 60p, it'll record for 38 minutes. If you go on to ProRes RAW, shooting at 12-bit, it will shoot for 29 minutes. And going and looking at the actual numbers of pictures that it will shoot per minute, in 14-bit RAW, high efficiency compression, it'll shoot 1,000 pictures per minute burst. So they are really impressive figures actually. And Pergear don't claim to be one of the high-end cards, but I mean the proof of the pudding for me was actually getting it in the camera, getting it out in the field and using it. And like I said, for the last few films that I've done and photo sessions, I've just had that card in, and it's worked flawlessly. So that's the proof of the pudding's in the eating, so they say. So yeah, I'm super chuffed with it. If you go onto Pergear's website, you'll be able to see the cameras, that each card is compatible with. That's really important. So make sure if you're going for a 512 meg or a 1 terabyte or whatever, just make sure that actual memory card is compatible with your camera. Pergear actually said to me, they said, when you release the film, let us know and they will activate a discount code. So if you go onto the Pergear website, I'll put the link on the description and also on the screen now. If you go onto there, decide what you're going to buy. When you go to checkout, you can put a discount code in, so just type my name, just type Simon Eardley, and that will give you another 10% discount. So having a look at the other cards, there's not that many 1 terabyte cards on the market, and Pergear actually do a 2 terabyte as well. So going back to the 1 terabyte, Integral do one, £500 it is. Angel Bird do one that's 400 quid, and the Pergear one, the 1 terabyte, is £321. With the reader, it's 337. So you apply that 10% discount and you're getting a 1 terabyte card for £288.90, which is a cracking saving. Absolutely brilliant. So 5-year warranty with it as well, which is superb, really good. Yeah, I can't say enough about it really. I mean, it works really well. Get yourself onto Pergear, have a look at some of the other stuff they do, because I didn't realise that the extra stuff they do third-party camera lenses, Viltrox, they do 3D printers, they do chargers, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, some quite good gear. So that's it, just a quick review. Get yourself onto Pergear, get yourself some goodies, 10% discount. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.